There's only one candidate who, just this week, said a line he's repeated 16 times on this campaign. Quote, "The fundamentals of our economy are strong." There's only one candidate who's called himself, quote, "fundamentally a deregulator," when deregulation is part of the problem on Wall Street. My opponent actually wrote in the current issue of a healthcare magazine, the current issue, I'm quoting him here, "Opening up the health insurance market to more vigorous nationwide competition, as we have done over the last decade in banking, would provide more choices of innovative products, less burdened by the worst excesses of state-based regulation." There was only one candidate who said that. That wasn't me. So let me get this straight. He wants to run healthcare like they've been running Wall Street. Well, Senator, I know some folks on Main Street who aren't going to think that's such a good idea. There is only one candidate whose choice for Treasury Secretary is a man who thinks we're in, and I quote him now, a mental recession, and has called the United States of America, another quote, a nation of whiners. There's only one candidate whose campaign is being run by 7 of Washington's most powerful corporate lobbyists. And folks, it isn't me. I don't take a dime from Washington lobbyists and special interests. They do not run my campaign. They will not run my White House, and they will not drown out the voices of the American people when I'm President of the United States of America. So when John McCain says that lobbyists won't even get past the front gate at his White House, my question is, who is going to stop them? Those 7 lobbyists that are running his campaign manager, his campaign chairman, the economic advisor who got a $40 million golden parachute when she was fired as a CEO, or maybe the 26 advisors and fundraisers who lobbied for Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac. I mean, give me a break. My opponent attacked me for being associated with a Fannie Mae guy who I met once and talked to for maybe 5 minutes. He did a TV ad saying this guy was my advisor. The guy actually had to send out a letter saying, that's not true. I actually don't really talk to the guy. The same day he did that, the head of the lobbying shop at Fannie Mae turned around and said, wait a minute, when I see photographs of Senator McCain's staff, it looks to me like the team of lobbyists who used to report to me. This is what the head of lobbying at Fannie Mae said. Folks, you cannot make this stuff up. So it's silly season. You know, so when you hear John McCain talk about taking on the old boys network in Washington, know this, on the McCain campaign, that is called a staff meeting. Here's another thing I want to talk to you about. I'll protect Social Security. While John McCain has talked about privatizing it. Now, without Social Security, half of elderly women would be living in poverty, half. But if my opponent had his way, the millions of Floridians who rely on it would have had their Social Security tied up in the stock market this week. How do you think that would have made folks feel? Millions would have watched as the market tumbled and their nest egg disappeared before their eyes. millions of families would have been scrambling to figure out how to give their mothers and their fathers, their grandmothers and their grandfathers the security retirement that every American deserves. So I know Senator McCain is talking about a casino culture on Wall Street, but the fact is he's the one who wants to gamble with your life savings, and that is not going to happen when I'm president of the United States. When I'm president, we're not going to gamble with Social Security. We're not going to gamble with your ability to retire with dignity after a lifetime of hard work. We're going to strengthen and protect Social Security so it's a safety net our families can count on today, tomorrow, and always.